Hey folks, Sheila here from Design Files. In today's video, I'm going to show you your brand new 100% customizable design questionnaire. So this has hands down been our most requested feature on Design Files, and we're really excited to finally have this available for you. So in today's video, I thought we would just pop right in and I'd show you exactly how this works. So let's pop over here to the top menu. We're going to go into Settings. And from there, we're going to go into the option at the top where it says Project Questionnaire. That's going to take us to this view where we can review all the questions that are currently available. You're going to be able to edit these questions. You can hide these questions. You can reorder the questions, and you can also add your own. So let's break this down step by step, and I'm going to show you some of the key changes that we've added. So starting with the first question here, where it says, which space can we help you design? You're going to notice that there are a number of additional rooms that we've added in. So you can turn off the toggles for any of the options that you don't want to include within your design questionnaire. Keep the toggles turned on for the rooms that you do want to show. And of course, you can add in new rooms as well. So just add in the title, keep your toggle turned on if you want it to show, and if you want to remove it, click the little trash can icon here. Now, as you make your way through these questions, you'll notice that when you click on them, they're going to expand in place and they're going to show you all the editable fields. So if you want to keep this question where it's asking why are you redesigning your space, but maybe you want to change out some of the options here, you can either use the trash can to remove it. You can click directly into the field to edit this option, or you could add new options as well. If this is a question that you do not want to include within your design questionnaire, pop over here where you have the three dots. Click into that, and you're going to see that there's a toggle here that says hide. If I turn this toggle on, this question has now been removed from my design questionnaire. It's not visible anymore, and you'll see this little icon here just letting you know that that's a hidden question now. If you want to keep it, keep the toggle turned off and this question will be visible. And if you have made any changes to the question and you want to revert back to what the original version was, just click the reset option here. Now, as you make your way through here, you have the ability to edit any of these questions, and of course you have the ability to hide them. Now, for the most part, you're going to be filling out text options, but for some of them, let's jump down here. You've got the option to include images. So this question here, where we're asking the client what their preferred style is, there are a number of styles that are already available in the design questionnaire. If you don't want to include certain styles, turn the toggle off. That's going to remove this style from your design questionnaire. If you want to keep the style, but maybe you just don't like the image that we used, that's fine too. Roll over the image. You're going to see an option where it says replace image. Click on that. And then you can select the file from your computer and then save that to your design questionnaire. And then it's going to replace this image that we have. Now, one thing to keep in mind if you are going to replace images, make sure your images are shaped like a square. That way, when you upload them into this space, it's going to fill the entire space and it'll give you a nice, clean look. And if you're worried about the images being kind of small for your client, don't worry about that. That's just the size of them in the editing view. When your client comes in to review this questionnaire, it's going to look like this, with huge images, and your client can click in here and select one or multiple if they feel like they're a combination of styles. So you'll get nice large images. Again, just make sure your images that you upload are shaped like a square, and that way they'll fill the entire space. Now, if you want to add in new styles, you can absolutely do that. You can see that I've done that down here. All you're going to do is click the option here where it says add new style. You're going to add in your image, add in the name of your style, and that's it. If you ever want to remove it, click the trash can icon there. Now, there are going to be certain questions in here where, let me see if I can find one. This one right here. What are your favorite stores for furniture and decor? This is a question where the field is going to show kind of grayed out and inactive. Now, the reason for that is just that there's really nothing to edit here. It's just a straight up question. So in this case, you can choose to either hide or show this question. And another case where this would happen is cases where there's a lot more functionality built into the question. So for instance, share inspiration images or links that reflect your style, or provide measurements and photos of your space. Both of these questions actually have quite a bit more functionality built into them. They might look simple here, but if I go ahead and I jump into this question within the actual design questionnaire, it's going to look like this. So it actually includes a large field where they can select images from their computer and upload them here. And it also includes an area where they can add in links for any inspiration that they found online. So because this has more functionality built into it, it's harder to edit this question. So what we've done is we've given you the ability to choose whether or not you want to hide or show this question. The same thing goes for the measurement one. Now, this is a case where if you're a full service designer and you know you're going to go to your client's home and you're going to take the measurements and the photos yourself, you can choose to hide this question. If you're an e-designer or you're just, you're a designer who's unable to get to your client's home to do this yourself, then you can leave this question visible, and that way your client will be able to provide you with those details. So you can pick and choose which questions you want to keep and which questions you want to hide. Now, other than that, you can go through and you can make your selections for all the available questions. You can edit everything out. And down at the bottom, if you have gone through and you've made your changes to the preset questions and you've hidden the ones that you want to hide, the next thing that you can do is you can start adding in your own. So you can click this option right here and you're going to get a field where you can enter in your question. You can also add a description line to a question. So if you just need to clarify a few things or just provide a little more context, you can add a description line. And then you can choose your response format. So you can do short answer, which will provide a text field. You can do paragraph, which will provide a larger text field. You've got multiple choice, and you also have multiple choice with images. Now, if you want to see what a multiple choice with images question looks like, let me just scroll up here. I added one in. Here it is. I've added this one where it asks, what metal finish do you prefer? And I just added in some images here. So it makes it quick and easy for my client to scan that, and then they can select the finish that they like. Right here, you're going to see that you also have the option to allow your client to select multiple options, or if you remove that checkbox, they'll only be able to select one. So just keep that in mind. If you want to see what a multiple choice image question looks like, here it is. So again, nice large images for your client to choose from, and then they can select the one that they prefer the most or select multiple. Okay, so let's see here. So you can go ahead, you can add in as many questions as you like. There's no limitations. You can edit any of the questions that you want as well. You also have the ability to reorder your questions. So just click and drag them and place them wherever you want. One question that you might want to consider adding to your design questionnaire is this one right here. How did you learn about us? The great thing about this question is that it's going to give you an opportunity where you can list out a few options, and this question will help you determine which of your marketing channels is driving the most amount of clients to you. So if you find that one of these is often being selected, that's great information for you to have. That means that you can then start putting your energy into that marketing channel. You can put more money into that marketing channel and drive more business to you. So keep that in mind. A question that you don't want to ask within your design questionnaire, you don't want to ask your client to have to fill out their name, their email address, or their phone number. The reason for that is that they're going to have to do that step when they submit the design questionnaire to you. So you're just going to make them double up on that if you add those questions into your questionnaire. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, it's free reign. Add whatever questions you want, edit the other options that are available to you, remove them, reorder them, and completely customize this design questionnaire so that it perfectly suits your business. Now, if you do have any questions whatsoever about this questionnaire, and I should say, when you've made all your selections, you can of course save and preview it, so you'll see exactly what your client will see. And then if you want, you can always come back and make any additional changes. But if you do have any questions at all about this questionnaire, or even if you have feedback, we are all ears. So never hesitate to reach out. We always want to hear from you. And again, thanks so much for watching.